One local church is taking a bold stand against racism. They're drawing lots of eyes and some visitors and sparking conversation.
And this week's In Black and White, Fox 8's Jordan Brown shows us how a big sign is sending an even greater message.
Just along Friendly Avenue in Greensboro, right outside of First Friends Quaker Meeting, stands a nearly 6-foot sign with a message arguably bigger than the actual structure.
I was driving, I always drove by, and my daughter and I first looked at it and thought, what did that say?
It's just one simple sentence.
To let people know that we are an open and welcoming church.
And boy, does it pack a punch.
We feel that we need to make a statement about where we are as Quakers and as a meeting concerning racism and how we feel about the issues.
Racism harms us all. Those are the words that made passerby Delissa Gale stop and pay the church a visit.
I didn't know much about Quakers, and I was thinking that they might have been prejudiced, but I thought, well, it says that they're not. I like the looks of the building, and since they've made it pretty obvious that they're open to all people, I want to go in and check them out.
The church has been welcoming enough that Delissa has been attending the meeting since she first saw that sign about 6 months ago. The pastor says new members are a plus, but the message is more important.
I think we want them to know we're working on it. Not that we're perfect, not that we've got this down, but that we are working on it, trying to acknowledge both the past and the current things that are happening right now.
Yeah, it was a sign that brought me in, but the people, especially the pastor, that made me stay.
The people who helped to erect this sign called themselves the Working Group to Undo Racism. They were birthed right here at First Friends meeting 5 years ago, and they spent months discussing every single detail down to each individual word on this sign.
This sign, Racism Harms Us All, was from the study of another book.
The Sum of Us by Heather McGhee, which makes the point largely that racism doesn't just hurt black people, it hurts all of us.
The group, made up of members of First Friends, meets regularly, reading books, having difficult conversations, and figuring out small steps they can take to try to rectify what they call the sins of the nation.
People feel, I'm not racist. Why do I need to study? Why do I need to even talk about it? There's such a subcurrent underneath everything that we live and breathe, and we need to understand how it permeates all of our life.
Just like the sign, the entire congregation has pledged to stand up against racism and injustice.
I hope the sign points beyond just black racism, though, to welcoming diversity in general in our meeting. And it has not always been the case that Quakers have done so well at that. So we hope the message is a larger message. We welcome all.
Members here know they alone can't completely eliminate racism with just one sign, but they do believe they can make progress.
I think we need to continue to try. Undo racism.
In Greensboro, Jordan Brown, Fox 8 News.
And